I just want flex on the hater. Come through and stun on the old bitch. New everything. Nah, we don't do the old shit. Notice repeat, she chose it. Ain't no love in the streets, but I chose it. Hardcore, nigga frozen. LeBron James, nigga chose it. I don't puff unless it's pose. Smashing the gas like it's stolen. She ride the dick like it's golden.
Like on podcast.
Smashing the gas like it's stolen. She ride the dick like it's golden. I don't puff unless it's pole. LeBron James, nigga chose it. When I leave the house, you know it's car ride. On that bullshit with them bills like on car ride. Shoot it. Down on his head, that's a highlight. Then I go back to the highlight. She take the dick like she my wife. That ice will look good with some more ice. They try to throw dirt on my knife. But it don't come with a stain. You gotta pay for the carrot. That shit don't come with a change. I had to switch on my line.
These niggas ain't really the game. I can run that back, man. Fuck that, man.
I just want flex on the hater. Come through and stun on the old bitch. New everything. Nah, we don't do the old shit. Notice repeat, she chose it. Ain't no love in the streets, but I chose it. Hardcore, nigga frozen. LeBron James, nigga chose it. I don't puff unless it's pose. Smashing the gas like it's stolen. She ride the dick like it's golden. I don't puff unless it's pose. Smashing the gas like it's stolen. She ride the dick like it's golden. I don't puff unless it's pose. LeBron James, nigga chose it. When I leave the house, you know it's car ride. On that bullshit with them bills like on car ride. Shoot it. Down on his head, that's a highlight. Then I go back to the highlight. She take the dick like she my wife. That ice will look good with some more ice. They try to throw dirt on my knife. But it don't come with a stain. You gotta pay for the carrot. That shit don't come with a change. I had to switch on my line. These niggas ain't really the guy. True, fuck around that by the image. I'm just gonna get to the spinach. Running this shit like I'm Hemi. A lot of these street niggas timid. Pay for the shit that I rented. Born the shit I be in it. Born the shit I be in it. I'm on the money team. Smoking a broccoli in the rock. Got my eyes on y'all, man. I just want flex on the hater. Come through and stun on the old bitch. New everything. Nah, we don't do the old shit. Notice repeat, she chose it. Ain't no love in the streets, but I chose it. Hardcore, nigga frozen. LeBron James, nigga chose it.
Lady Love. Lady Love, what's going on? Seeing who gonna pop up. How you doing?
I just want flex on the hater. Come through and stun on the old bitch. New everything. Nah, we don't do the old shit. Notice repeat, she chose it. Ain't no love in the streets, but I chose it. Hardcore, nigga frozen. LeBron James.
It's cold here too.
I don't put unless it's pose.
All my ears and shit been fucking.
She ride the dick like it's gold. I don't put unless it's pose.
Fucking with me more.
She ride the dick like it's gold. I don't put unless it's pose. LeBron James, nigga shows. When I leave the house, you know it's car ride. On that bullshit with them bills like on car ride. Shoot it. Down on his head, that's a highlight. Then I go back to the highlight. She take the dick like she my wife. That ice will look good with some more ice. They try to throw dirt on my knife. But it don't come with a stain. You gotta pay for the carrot. That shit don't come with a change. I had to switch on my line. These niggas ain't really the guy. True, fuck around that by the image. I'm just gonna get to the spinach. Running this shit like I'm Hemi. A lot of these street niggas timid.
I'm finna have to get this shit checked out and figured out, for real.
I'm on the money team. Smoking a broccoli in the rock. Got my eyes on y'all, man. I just want flex on the hater. Come through and stun on the old bitch. New everything. Nah, we don't do the old shit. Notice repeat, she chose it. Ain't no love in the streets, but I chose it. Hardcore, nigga frozen. LeBron
You gotta stay prepared though, stay ready.
Smashing the gas like it's stolen. She ride the dick like it's golden. I don't puff unless it's pole. Smashing the gas like it's stolen. She ride the dick like it's golden. I don't puff unless it's pole. LeBron James, nigga chose.
Next on the hater, live in my pie. My old bitch bad, not giving a damn. New chain, new nigga, call it quit. If the gas gon' burn out, and if it 200 young niggas stay up. Came from shit, watch on my wrist, lock on my hip. Feel like LeBron, the chosen one. He had it, can't stop it. She giving me sloppy outside the car. I'm turned out good, put on his hand. Play more hoe, can't trust a hoe. Ain't about money, I don't wanna hear. Ain't about money, I don't wanna hear. Driving this bitch like Fast and the Furious. I be gone in the wind. Drug ain't shit, yeah, truth at the pen.
I just want flex on the haters. Come through and stone on the old bitch. New everything. Nah,
Hey, check this out. When as I'm working on my short film, all right, I'm only having my music and shit in the background, the soundtrack too. No lie. So, as y'all see the picture, we got a couple topics I want to touch bases with real quick, and one of them was with the basically, this shit been going on, but now that it's kind of like in the media, you got the Cali and the Cali and the Fort Worth, the Hoovers going at it. Then you got other people chiming in. A question I wanted to ask was, when is too old? When is it too old to like really gang bang? Because if you really think about it, teenagers start, period. No adult really starts a gang or organization. For the most part, you know what I'm saying? Teenagers start this shit. So when do you outgrow the gang? I saw your live yesterday. What it do? When do you outgrow the gang? Or do you ever outgrow the gang? What it do though? $50. So if you survive to see the age of 50, then you should no longer even be a part of it. You should put it behind you, or what? You done enough for it. You done what? In your 30s, you made it past the age of most of the time. Just gang bang. Keeping that stereotype alive. Guess what we do over here, man? Whatever the stereotype is, we don't shy away from it. We live it. We embrace it. Team embrace the stereotype. We niggas. What do you expect? Duh. You chimed in to a nigga smoking and talking in the booth. Duh. It's not Steinfeld, dumbass. Some more of that stereotype. I'm 56 and that shit was old fast. My B-Day almost here. Man, happy early, man. What you doing for it? Gang bang. So at the age of 50, you should be done gang banging. Say that. You in the city with it, bro? Or you ain't gonna be in the city? And what's up? Man, I'm going on my first cruise. Fuck this shit. You hear me? I'm on the road with it's not me a bitch, it's super dick. True that. See something. So what I call you my home. Smell like a bill in the studio. I be out in the
yo. I be out in the whip in the booty show. Listen, the haters some buzz. And I put it on price in my bug.
Hey, man. Cool for sure. My dear, man, you gotta leave it up. How old you gonna be on your birthday, homie? If you don't mind sharing it. How old will you make? $30.
6 years, 9 months.
Hey, that's crazy, right? Listen, I don't know. It's life, right? Damn. When you said 30 and I played this song, I'm going somewhere with you.
32 minutes.
This how long I was in prison right here, right? Roughly.
Had a fan touchdown. A lot of these niggas in trouble.
So I remember, they go back to a short that I just dropped today, man. Shout out to Nut. But Nut asked me, what was it like, the feeling when I got out of prison. And, Nut, as of right now, Nut been gone 18 years, I think, since 2010. It's 15 years. He been gone 15 years. So, May 16 years. So, this is the guy that was, we kicking shit with about drive, and I said he couldn't drive. That's who was in the car with me and shit, you know what I'm saying? That night, rather. And little bro asked me the feeling of how does it feel? What did it feel like when I first got out of prison? And so just listening to this, and then I'm gonna give y'all that feeling.
9 months.
I really didn't know the exact. I just got there and freestyle that part. 32 minutes. 23 seconds.
Had a fan touchdown. A lot of these niggas in trouble. Coming in when it's deadly. Like going around no rubber. Making plays, no huddle.
Y'all know who recorded this song for me? Actually, I think this is beat too. C4 I had him on this motherfucker. He got the song with him and Starlito. I had bro on him. So man, y'all shout out to C4 Man, y'all make sure y'all go check him out. Y'all go check everything out that he doing. Another Memphis native, you know what I'm saying? But just going back to, I remember like my final 60 days. And when you finna get ready to get out of prison and you've been locked up for so long, you have to go down there and do your checkup. And I remember I was so nervous and I asked the lady like, damn, what's going on with me? You know what I'm saying? Because I was extremely nervous. Man, he said that he was supposed to get out a day before we did this, but they came to him with some shenanigans, so he get out in January. And I explained to him the process, it go back to this. How I was in the holding cell, bro, you know what I'm saying? Suited and booted with all my clothes on, before I changed out. And I think I made it up there like 7 o'clock that morning, and I actually didn't leave it after 12, so just imagine the agony, waiting. You see your clothes over there. You see your shoes. You see your pants. You see your shirt. You see your glasses. You see your hose. I'm like, man, my shit right there. What are y'all? Come on, give me meat. Hey, you keep on acting up in here, sir. We'll hold you to 12 p.m. tonight. Because at first I was finna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to be here. Get the banging on the doors and shit again. So finally, once I got in my clothes, I'll go back to what the nurse told me. She was like, normally when people finna go home after being locked up for so long, they go through, like a little anxiety. So I was having some little anxiety attacks, or not anxiety attacks, but I was dealing with some anxiety. So it fast forward back to what Nut asked me. You know what I'm saying? How does it feel when I first got out? And I remember going through Knoxville, just getting closer to Memphis. And once I got, like I said, I shared this before, but once I got towards Nashville, you know what I'm saying, I was a little overwhelmed. Like, damn, I'm finally here. I almost, you know what I'm saying? So I remember just shedding some tears because I was nervous, happy, but just like, damn, it's a lot going on at the same time. Because when I got out, it said at the age 30, that was the age that black males were dying in Memphis. I'm like, damn, I gotta go home to this shit. Plus, you know what I'm saying, the, the niggas that I run with and woo, the niggas I grew up with rather, and just all of this, and I'm like, woo, it's rough out here. So I let them know, like, bro. So I seen Yo say in the background, Yo, like, shit, I'm gonna cry too. Yo said he been gone 12 years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just sharing with him, like, at the end of the day, it was just a lot to take in, especially it being my first time really ever being locked up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, I caught a charge, bonded out, tried to fight it from the street. And once that didn't happen, shit, I was locked up for the long haul. So I went through a lot of, like I was letting bro know, emotions and shit. From never being in prison to being in jail to having a daughter, she was a month old, to not being able to see her, to this, that, and man, just a whole lot of shit in jail. Fish out of water. So, man, that interview with Nut coming soon too, though.
You boys need to cut it out. Ain't fucking with me, pick another route. Nope. I just might go cop a beach. You know how I rock it, bitch, you and your friend. Deep in the pussy, I got energy. All kind of clues for an enemy. Don't give a fuck if you kidding me. When I was gone, you was sending me. I ain't tripping, I'm just logical. Destiny time it sounded like the prodigal. Flash nigga in some nautical. Switch some bitches, call her audible. Don't want the hard, just want the purse. I be mixing Xanax with the perks. When you in the you get lots of perks. If the money right in the bowl's dirt, Usher mode like it matters.
But one thing for sure, man, the object is to never go back to that joint. Because it's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. It was another topic I had up there, too, I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, dive into. Besides the gang shit, like the gang politics was really the bulk of it because it's just so much that's centered around it. And I asked the question a couple months ago, you know what I'm saying, with the United States and just culture being so fascinated with the mob. Like, which one was worse? Was it the mob or was it like actual, you know what I'm saying, Crip blood gangs? Which one was worse for the United States? I can't wait to see him live on here. He's going to be happy to be free. Man, what you said, he definitely going to be happy to be free. So then he asked me a question. He said, who fucked with me far as when I got back to the nut? When I made it back to the neighborhood, who gave me a gaffle? A gaffle, in our terms, in the city, is some money, a bankroll. And shit, I was like, nobody. And his face went from smiling to like, damn. I said, you see that face you making? Everyone only got strong Facts. I said, you see that face you making? But you know, one thing for sure, man, it wasn't to down nobody or nothing on it. A man asked me a question, so I told him, but at the same time, it might be different for other people. But I remember hearing so much shit though, like far as I heard one of my niggas allegedly said, man, shit, I don't think Truth would have did it. Like if they was down, they don't think I would have did. Niggas going out what they think instead of what they know. But I really wasn't expecting shit when I got out because like my last 16 months, I started buying clothes. I started buying shoes. Like shit, I can't my size ain't gonna be too much different. Like my size ain't gonna be too much different. So shit. At the end of the day, I wasn't really worried about nobody doing nothing for me. You know, for real, for real. So then, y'all know I seen a short, I made a short. You got OG YLD, which is who is Double D nephew. So let me see what we got on Double D. The importance of Double D though. Like a lot of Double D really gave a lot of people, he laced a lot of people with some game. And we're gonna say this. A lot of people actually say, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to Memphis, we're gonna say this, right? I don't know how true it is, but I done heard this before though. But I don't know how true it is. But if you from Memphis though, you know, when it comes to the dice shooting, back in the day, they used to say that some of the niggas in the mob used to, you know, play with the bullshit dice. Ooh, you know, put the bullshit in the guy. That's what they used to say, right? So I've heard, sure, it was funny. OG was serious. He did that serious, right? So, you know, you got all type of little scenarios from back in the day where you done heard this and heard that and heard this and heard that, right? Not on this subject, OG Double D, but just as far as the dice. I done told y'all about episodes where one of the niggas done been shooting dice with me and hold on, bro, you bullshit. I done seen the dice tumble and flipping. Hold on, no. So, I want to know, you know, but they say, I said that to say that a lot of people have said that OG Double D was one of the guys that kind of ushered in the crook dice in the city. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how true it is. Like I said, it could be alleged. You know what I'm saying? It could be alleged. You know what I'm saying? So if you go back and listen to the short, OG YLD was saying something about the crook dice, as far as they said that somebody dropped the crook dice on Waka Flocka and hit him for 100,000 and yada yada yada. So that's a whole nother story though. You know what I'm saying? Like I was asking him a question where y'all can't hear my audio for some reason. The record was fucked up. But I was asking him a question about could he clear up what like some of the naysayers been saying. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he was responding to a song, and in the song I heard he was responding to the Stan G song, basically. You know what I'm saying? Stan G mentioned his uncle. OG Double D is his uncle, like I'm saying. And if you know, you know, you know what I'm saying. OG Double D, he actually supposed to be in the one, like I'm saying. Everything is alleged for entertainment purposes, but yeah, clean it up. But he actually supposed to be in the one to came up with the free band name. You know what I'm saying? That's what I done heard through the grapevine. But like I said, a lot of people done got a lot of drip, a lot of you know what I'm saying, style from OG Double D. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and listen to the interview with me and damn, I don't want to forget P9. Damn, what P9 I had on her, y'all. He from the city too. He from the city. But he mentioned how Double D called and he was trying to get a car from the dealership and Double D called and made it happen for him. So, well respected type of dude. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of songs where Future still shouting him out since he been gone. Rest in peace to Scooter, shouting him out. So basically, they were just on her to, you know what I'm saying, speak for their uncle. And because me and Wild have a relationship, we done ran content. I actually, like I said, met Wild. Go back and share it as a short. I would play it. Me and Wild got a little relationship. Started back from when I was in the cell with his little homeboy. So I'm gonna play the short first. This is one of the shorts.
Better not pay about this shit right there. I don't know how people feel.
I'm getting to the point where I'm knowing how to bleep out certain words too, y'all.
Yeah. You don't know what's going on, bro. You just on this motherfucker just, you feel me? That's the right type of action I want right there. Yeah.
And how this conversation happened, he caught wind of the song Stan G had made. You know what I'm saying? So we was having a conversation. And you know, what it do? Man, right now we just running up, we playing content from OG Wild D, me and him talking, and he kind of responding to basically a podcaster speaking on his uncle, OG Double D. So I'm playing it. Then we was talking about shit. Basically, when is it too old? When are you too old? The age limit on gang banging, being in the game. When is it too old? You know, because there's a bunch of old people on the internet right now, and they at odds about gang politics. Which the older you get, the more serious I understand you should be about it or take it. But when is it, the ideology, your mindset should change? So that's just another question to throw out there for you to, jump in the chats and hit.
Just to get some shit. I never be through here. Hey man, listen, I just told what.
Hold on. So that's Don Luciano. He I think he had a rap group back in the 90s, the Crime Family, some of that nature. But he just got some plaques for people sampling his music. A couple months ago, he got a gold and a platinum plaque. And he a childhood friend of Wild D, and he also gonna be on the podcast too. Do a survey, True. Oh, and also, okay, another topic I want to throw in there. Old school Memphis versus new school Memphis. Who would y'all rather see do a collaboration? Because, really ain't nobody in Memphis really just been good at working with each other. And, And it don't even have to be music per se. But for the sake of the city, I guess for the sake of the city, the young people need to get along more because they out here committing more so the bullshit. But then you never know who in the background pulling the strings. And what particular am I doing a survey on?
Hostiles approaching. Reciprocating hostility. Real shit, man. I represent for the real niggas, man. OG shit.
New school. What should the survey be on? It's the audio OG Double D, Future bringing them in.
Who's your man? Got him knocked out. Yeah. Hey man, why would
Gang
you
age, okay.
anything out there like this? You know what I'm saying? And man, folks still mourning for you know what I'm saying, for their people. You don't know how folks feel in the streets about their family. You know what I'm saying? And then man, my uncle was just know anybody. You feel me? You on this young talking and saying all this here, bro. Bro, you don't know nothing about this situation, bro. You see what I'm saying? You don't know who went to jail. You don't know how that shit happened. You don't know what occurred. You feel me? All you know is what you then heard from somebody else. And Uncle was with Future them, Free Band, OG Double D, Gucci, all these folks. That's all you know. You don't know nothing about nothing. We know everything about what went on, what's going on, and how my uncle was, how he lived. Cause get what? I didn't live with him for years. Dirty didn't live with him. My cousin didn't live with him. All us cuz. I ain't talking about for no. I ain't never heard of him. Man, I don't know that fuck nigga cuz.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, like, his blog, you gotta get his facts right, you know, with his blogging and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, niggas blog on my son, fool.
Yeah, that's all. They try to fuck that. They shit out there, damn shit. Man, we got, hey, man, look, we gone right now. What you trying to record right now? We gone right now.
Yeah, how this came about, like I said, we were chopping it up and the conversation got good. So I started recording and I let him know, hey, G, we record, you know what I'm saying? Cause it was leading to we was finna do a recording anyway. So because the conversation, you know what I'm saying, was talking about content, I ain't want to miss none of it. So I let him know what was going on.
Oh yeah, y'all, hey, yeah, tune in, you feel me? OGYD, you know what I'm saying? And my little cousin, you know what I'm saying? Man, for real though, man. Let them know who you is, cuz.
Yeah, I looked at that shit. I said, what the fuck? I just had woke up. It just came down my timeline.
Yeah. Let them know your name, cuz. Let them know your name, cuz.
Hey, but what's so crazy, right?
Yeah, Memphis Police Department. Memphis Police Department. I work for the Division 2.
And that's my daddy. That's my daddy, bro. My daddy, the old. Yeah. Yeah, cause you know, you want to fly me. Man, that's it, man. Yeah.
I forgot to put the age in the poll though.
And all that in your pocket, you feel me? And step on it. Nigga ain't with all that, man. Yeah. R.I.P. OG Double D. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else, man. You know what I'm saying? Who made something?
You know, overdue because of something, you know what I'm saying? That he feeling his heart that he got to let go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he got some, you know what I'm saying, some kind of feeling towards Gucci. It ain't about no other one.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he blaming shit on Gucci. But watch him. I know Gucci too. I did a video with Gucci. I mean Gucci video, but they don't, you know what I'm saying, mean anything. You see what I'm saying? Because that man doing his thing, you feel me? And Doug was doing his thing. You see what I'm saying? But the hatred he got to a Gucci, he need to keep that to a Gucci.
I wonder if Stan G really have a. I know Stan G feel that Gucci used Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes. But I have heard him say that. But I don't know how deep rooted it is. But one could have a theory.
Yeah.
But then one also Stan G gonna make his content though.
Hey, so you want me to stop you? You want me to stop you right here?
See what he's saying right here was when he said stop. I asked him a question about just shit that had been floating around, and what Stan G, in my opinion, was kind of alluding to. So he kind of telling me his opinion or some shit that was happening from his point of view.
Hey, watch this out. I'm gonna elaborate on that. Hold on, cuz. I'm gonna elaborate on what you just said.
Yeah, I didn't put the age in there. That's my
How
bad.
serious this shit is. I know about this. I was on the phone with you hear me? And you know what they said? Man, they dropped the fruit dice, you feel me, on Waka Flocka, feel me? Got them for a couple $100,000, feel me? And the motherfucker told Gucci, and Gucci came back to
Allegedly. Got him for 100,000. Miss Chocolate, what going on? How you doing? How you doing? Miss Chocolate, at what age should you stop gang banging? Being as though teenagers started. It's a teenage driven gang. Teenagers started, you know. At what age should you stop gang banging or being a part of a gang? 18. 18. What was the oldest gang member you dated? Because you from South Memphis, damn it. So you know better. So what was the oldest gang member you dated? It's my 18. It's a good answer though. All right. So let me ask you this. When you date an older gang member, right? Let's just say you date a motherfucker. What's the difference between dating somebody older when they in the gang or do you remember being with somebody when they young in the gang? What's the difference? 40 something. Okay, so what's the difference between the older man being in the gang and the younger man being in the gang? When you get shot. That wasn't work. That wasn't even, I don't even think that was, you know what I'm saying, nothing to take up off of there. The older be more settled. Settled. But do they be more involved? Nah. Okay. Okay. So question, Miss Chocolate, on a collaboration tip, would you rather hear some of the 90s collaboration or a 2000 collaboration when it comes to Memphis? Younger people I can understand, older than that, well, heck no. 90s collab. Somebody said 2000s. I mean the new school. I think maybe if the old school got together more, some of the people that didn't work with each other, it may rub off a little bit. It might. People stubborn in Memphis though. You already know that people stubborn. 90s more relatable to me. So if you had to go back and some of the people in the 90s who maybe didn't get along, who would you want to hear? Who are some of the 90s collaborations you would like to hear? Would you like to hear Player Fly and you know how we feel about Fly over here, but Player Fly and 8Ball and MJG? Tupac and Biggie. Okay, then let's go back. Let's go all the way around with it then. Fuck it. We ain't gotta keep it Memphis then. If we could go 90s collaboration, who we want to hear? You said Tupac and Biggie. At what age should you stop gangbang? Motherfuckers is saying no and yes. Crazy ass. But I think that's my fault. I ain't put the right poll up there. I ain't put the right poll up there. That's my fault. Pac and Biggie. Okay. I was in my 20s doing that beef. I remember when Tupac died. I cried when Tupac died. I remember hearing they hit him up. We was on a trip to I want to say Biloxi, and they hit him up came on. I was like, man, he said what? He said he did what? Damn. We may have talked about this before, but Pac and Jay-Z. Ooh, I'm glad we thinking about this. What do we think about this? Daz Dillinger and Snoop Dogg. What y'all think about Daz and Snoop Dogg into it, man? You know what? Y'all gotta watch the Diddy documentary. What do y'all think about Daz and Snoop Dogg into it? I think they family. Or Snoop and Corrupt might be family. No, Daz and Snoop Dogg cousins. And now they falling out over, you know what I'm saying, Munyon. Yeah, they cousins. And you know, it seems like everything I'm saying is for entertainment purpose allegedly, but it's so much stuff that have been said about Snoop Dogg over the years, though. I wonder how much of it is true and how much of it is false. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. I like all compliments. Appreciate that. They gonna get you out of here in a second, but appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, appreciate that, appreciate
You ain't
that.
got shit to do but hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'm gonna do up, huh?
Snoop Dogg is Ray J cousin too. I heard that.
Because you broke us right now, so I'm gonna you up in a minute, cuz. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, cuz. You up? Leave me alone.
You can call me anything, but don't call me bro. You know what's up, y'all?
I remember I seen Daz, real shit. I'm trying to see, was it before I went to college or right before I went to the penitentiary? But I seen Daz in the Mall of Memphis. And he had just got his chain made by Mr. Goldman. It was a hand with the blue world in it or something like that. But that joint was hard. And he was a cool dude, down to earth. But Dad stayed in Memphis though. He stayed in Memphis at one point. So shout out to Daz though, man. Shout out to Daz Dillinger for sure.
You already know, you know what these things do. Yeah.
Nah, I thought Daz was Snoop cousin.
You know what it is. You know.
Daz is Snoop cousin. I think Snoop and Warren G might be cousins too, or step, and Dre and Warren G might be step brothers or cousins or some shit like that. But I think Snoop and Warren G related too.
You know who put it together. You know who run thing. You know who. Whoa! Put it together. But you know, we chilling right here at the Black House. He just put the sign up right here. So you had B, A, Z, and the posters at the bottom will have all over the wall. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, you can call me anything. But don't call me bro. Don't call me bro. I had a visit with my cousin last night. My cousin Joe Cruz came into my epiphany dream and told me.
Warren G cousin for sure.
You know what it is, cuz. Stand ass. We gonna be back. Bang that shit. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell, not the big one. Hell yeah. He's from Death Row, an attorney over there, trademarked the Dog Pound, DPG. So I hear Snoop and say, what's up with your lawyer? I ain't cussing my, I ain't go hard or nothing. I just say, I just found out that y'all tried to trademark the Dog Pound, and that's how I know, me, yeah, I did it. And you know, being tough and shit, like that's what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? All hell break loose. He do a show, you don't take me, take everybody else, like, yeah, I ain't dad. And all I said, for what? Because I asked you about my trademark that you tried to go behind my back and steal my shit.
I think I heard this before too though. That Daz actually came up with the Dog Pound shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because the Cleveland Browns own the name the Dog Pound, but they spell it D-A-W-G.
Trey refused to sign Warren G for some reason.
So that was the confusion over all the 30 years of doing business with the first Death Row.
To sign Warren G for some reason. Warren G too goddamn old to be trying to get signed. Sign him to what?
Because the Cleveland Browns own the name of Dog Pound.
Sign him to what, lady love? Shit. He need to be trying to invest in some more type of shit with it. Sign him to what?
Not the way that we spelled it, but it's confusion is what they said on there. So when I hear Snoop and said, why did y'all try to trademark the Dog Pound? And, you know, me and everything else, they don't want to do business with me because they thought they had it. And then I trademarked the paw. Because I drew the paw in 1991. Dad Dillinger. I drew that paw
1991, and I've had it ever since. So I trademarked the pearl, which that was the money maker. Anytime you see the pearl like an apple side, when you see a pearl just like the apple side, that's what I trademarked. They didn't trademark that. They thought they was going for the name. So I hit them back, I got them all on group text, I tweet them all day on this.
So we should.
You should. I'm my own boss. Ain't nobody do shit to me all over there on that label.
I like all the dialogue when he has Suge on it though.
Right. They depend on the dog. If he say, I choose to say, bless you.
Build a website you love with Wix.
I hope they get it together though. You know what I'm saying? Wack argued with Adam claims he knew Crip Mac before him. Instant response from Hooverland, OG Duke, Hoover Gumby for disrespecting Fort Worth. What y'all think about the Clippers releasing Chris Paul on this farewell tour? For y'all that's into basketball, do y'all think they should have let Chris Paul continue his farewell tour? Damn near, I think Chris Paul probably done played 20 years in the league. Don't have a ring, but he definitely gonna go down as top 10 point guards of all time. He done had a good career. Shit, he ain't been playing much. He older, and this is last season. But he still can contribute. They just ain't been playing them. So because they ain't been playing them, they went on and released them. But a lot of people saying, because I think Chris Paul created Live City out there in LA. He probably gonna have his jersey retired out there. So a lot of people feeling like maybe they should have let him, finish out the season. But at the same time, it is a business. So do y'all feel like they let Chris Paul? Did Chris Paul got the short end of the stick by them, releasing him halfway within the season on his farewell tour? And a lot of people saying that maybe the Los Angeles Lakers might pick him up to make up for the NBA vetoing that deal years ago when Kobe supposed to get him. Go back to the did CP3 wrong. I wouldn't even go back to the NBA. They did. You know what? On some real tip. For it to be, farewell tour. His last season. He done been the president of the NBA, the Players Association, Mr. State Farm. Chris Paul just done been a good player for a lot of years. And for them to release him while he having his farewell tour is, and some of the reasons where he was holding players accountable. He was holding management accountable. Basically, Chris Paul was in there with a winning attitude, and they allegedly, for entertainment purposes, the Clippers are maybe trying to tank. So, nigga, we don't need you in here with this winning spirit, and we trying to lose. You don't need to be telling players, play harder. You don't need to be questioning the coaching. You don't need to be questioning the management, the commissioning. Sir, you is 40 years old, can't jump, can't defend. You playing 7 minutes a game. Your input is not needed. I think he still might be, but his ass ain't over the coaches union. That's what we do know. He ain't over the coaches union. That's what he ain't. He ain't over the coaches union. He not cool with the GM. So yeah. Maybe they did do him wrong, maybe they didn't, but at the same time, it is a business. At the same time, he should have just sat down, get your $3 million check, and be quiet. The owner is in trouble with the feds, and they don't need more headache. This foul of the Clippers for that one. Ain't your boy. I feel you too, though. You in there trying to, you know what I'm saying, tell the management what type of player they need in here. Boy, your ass so far on the bench. You don't even need to be talking about the rotation in the lineup, Chris. Man, just do your commercials. Put your towel over your head. Get in there, throw the ball, run the play. Damn, Chris. He still think he think Blake Griffin out there. No, you playing with a bad back, bad knee Kawhi. You playing with a bad knee, a bad back PG. Shit. You know? Be quiet. Too much spunk. Yeah, it had to go, Chris. You know? Yeah, it had to go. But guess what? I appreciate y'all tuning in. Maybe Chris is trying to be a coach. He coached his ass right on to being released. That's what he did. He coached his ass right on to being released. That's for damn sure. Got a couple interviews coming through real soon. I'm still getting my content room together. I'm still learning how to fly that drone too, man. One of the only setbacks about my Temu drone, let me get into it real quick. Chocolate, I know you was talking about buying your grandson one. Get the one, they have one on Temu, like, they have different versions for sure. I wanted to start off with the cheaper version because I didn't know how to fly them. I knew I was going to crash them a lot. So I want to say that the $14 version, it has fell from 50, 60, 70 feet in the air. And it hasn't broke, hasn't cracked, hasn't did anything. You know what I'm saying? So the only setback to the Temu, this version that I have, the $14 version, is the battery. The battery don't last long on it. The battery pack don't last long. You know, you probably got maybe 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And then once the battery die, it's gonna fly to Jamaica. Real shit. It'll fly to Jamaica. I ain't gonna lie, it'll fly to Jamaica. So they got it'll fly to Jamaica. So you gotta make sure if you're gonna order the junk out of Temu, that you get the junk that got the extra battery packs with it. Got like 3-4 battery packs with it. Get that one. And that way if it go dead, you ain't gotta take it out, charge it up. Bam, it cool. Or give me a couple months. I'm gonna upgrade from the $14 version to I'm gonna go from a $14 version to ain't shit gay over here, lady love. You don't even need to respond to them, but ain't shit gay over here. I'm gonna go from a $14 you tripping, a $14 troll. It's tired of eating live for sure. I'm gonna go from a $14 drone to maybe a $30, $40 drone. You know what I'm saying? I think the most I'm gonna spend on that type of shit probably about $100, $80. Everything, man. I can't complain. I can't complain at all. Lady Love, let me say this. I do want to say this. I don't even really be caring about like getting into it with people when they be even talking about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you so, you know what I'm saying? I just don't be want to entertain this shit though. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like that shit even being wrote on there. You know what I'm saying? Shit being real. They get to cutting up. All that bullshit be on the screen. For real, for real. We doing too much. You don't even entertain that shit. I know that be one of your topics though. When motherfucker get on here about some shit like that, you be on it. Don't entertain that shit, man. Don't forward it. I'm gonna see this shit and don't see it. Let them folks just block this shit and let this shit get on up out of here. We ain't gotta come in though. Fuck them folks, you know. But yeah, what we was talking about tonight though, 90 versus 2000s, you know, collaborations. Which one would y'all rather see? And we wasn't even talking about it in the city. We also ran. I know you defensive, but I'm saying you defensive. I'm not. I don't give a fuck about this shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's the part you be kind of be, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you get to doing this shit though, and you be having a conversation, it's like you turn the chat into some shit that I don't even give a fuck about no more. You know, I'm just being real though. I don't even really want to be reading no shit. You know, I'm just being real now. I understand. So you sensitive about this shit. I know how you said you grew up, but when you speaking like that, nah, don't speak like that though. Hell nah. Don't speak like that. Nah, hell nah. Cause when my eye, I read and you, hell nah. Don't speak like that. Let them folk have this shit. Let them folk, you know, stop taking that shit personal. Let them folk troll. If I ain't feeling no type of way about it, you shouldn't be in your skin about this shit, about whatever. Fuck this shit. Put your feelings in your back pocket when you come on YouTube. Man, you know what? Out of all my shit on Temu, bro, I would say the tent is one of the weakest investments that I bought off Temu though. Real shit. But then again, I bought a cheap tent. What I do with Temu though, y'all, because a lot of this shit, you know, you don't know where it's coming from. So me personally, I'm gonna start off with the, you know, okay, they got tents on there that's $100, $150. But if I want to do that, I can go straight to Ozark. I can go straight to Sports Academy, Amazon. So no, I go to Temu for the damn deals, thrills. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start off for sure, Lady Love. You know I focus you a long way. Which way? Either way. Chest on this side, hard on this side. But so I started off with like a little $26 joint. Bullshit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back and get me one that's maybe like, I don't know if I want to fuck with another tent on Temu though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't like my tent experience on Temu. So I threw that joint away actually last week. I had this joint sitting in the room trying to set it up again, but it just bullshit. But I'm gonna get another tent real soon. I'm actually finna get me some camping in this winter. Like for real, for real. I'm going winter camping. I'm going winter camping. I'm going winter camping. Like the real shit. Like I'm staying overnight though. Real shit, I'm staying overnight. 2 nights, 3 nights type shit. Maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm like winter camping. I'm sitting out there. I'm getting my fire. Uh, it is what it is. It don't be snowing all the time. So I'm gonna just catch me a good winter night where it's cold. I'm gonna get my fire. I'm gonna have my glasses. I'm gonna ask my glasses to prepare me for outdoor camping and all the essentials. Plus, I Google enough shit though, but I'm going to camp. Like real shit, I'm camping. So we live with it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Like I said, I'm going on a cruise. I'm taking a cruise for my birthday. I really want to enter that type of shit, but you know what? The cruise is really ain't just too expensive at all. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give me a little 7-day cruise in. Little South America joints. Yup. So next month I will be, Lord willing, I will be going on me a cruise. Plus, you know, I'm gonna have that footage. Good footage. Yeah. What else? Few interviews coming up this week. Me and Walker Home BG, we working on something. We got something going on. I'm figuring out the camera, learning it. It's like 10 here. I'm inside for the snow. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I might go camping in the snow. Because what it is, I'm not gonna have me I'm gonna have me a tent big enough to where I doubt I'm gonna be on the ground though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I have me where I can bring me an air mattress, and at least I'm gonna have me a twin air mattress, and so I ain't gonna be on the ground though. I'm not sleeping on the ground though. At least have me an air mattress, and have me a heater, couple of heaters, heated shit on. You know, Timu I'm gonna get all my heated shit off of Timu. My heated socks, my heated hoodie, my heated coat, my heated thermals. The food is amazing. You know, one thing, I'm not really a person that I don't live my life through food, even though I like food. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they just food. I don't really give a fuck about food like that. But thanks for the tip. Panama is really a place that I would love to visit. And I'm gonna eat while I'm there now. I'm not saying it, but I ain't just really no food ass dude though, man. I eat the same food 4-5 days out the week. 4 or 5 days out the week, out of 7-8 weeks. You bet out there enjoying this shit. That's what's up. You be out there enjoying this shit. That's what's up. Man, that's all you can do, homie. That's all you can do, bro. Like you said, at the end of the day, bro, you only get one. I try to stay out the way, make the most, that's it, man. Trying to live healthy, live clean, man. You know, that's where we at with it. Live healthy, live clean, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay safe, stay smooth. Like I said, topics of the day was when is it too old to gang bang? 90s, 2000s collaborations. What would you rather hear? I placed Wild D, kind of responding to the Stan G songs and bloggers speaking on OG Double D, which is his uncle. You know what I'm saying? He had a little spiel he wanted to give, and he, you know what I'm saying, said some interesting shit. Actually, he said some things I didn't know when I first heard it. He brought to my attention. And something else we talked about, but you know, that was the bulk of it right there. What's a good movie that y'all seen lately? Good movie. A good movie that I seen lately was one of them was Together. 28 years later. And then the people that are so cool. They will feed you out of love and respect. I can't wait to go though. Together, 28 years, Dangerous Animals. That's another good one. Dangerous Animals. That Predator was good. I seen the new Captain America. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't want to sound crazy, but man, listen. Man, y'all gotta get Steve back, man. You know, get Steve back, man. Even the black, even dude know he don't supposed to be playing Captain America. He know he can't feel the shoes, man. You know. Nah, man. I fuck with the Black Panther though. You know, I rather watch Green Lantern or something. You know, what's this? Hancock. You know, my Dangerous Animal was serious. Watch 28 years later though. Oh, The Long Walk. Who seen The Long Walk? Who seen The Long Walk? Check out The Long Walk as well. The Long Walk. Catch me another live, man. I play it. Not tonight. Did you even hit the like button? Guarantee you didn't. But you came in with a request. This is not Burger King, not the Waffle House. Now I ain't hit the like button. See what I'm saying? Too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. It's too late. He can't play other people's moves. I hit the like button. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, after, too late. Take it back. You probably did that anyway, man. You came in with a request, you see what I'm saying? You gotta come here with some motherfucking mountains. You gotta be from the East Coast. Where you from? Where you from? Keep it real. You got 8 seconds. It don't take that long. Where you from? I added it to my playlist. I'm gonna check it out for real, for real. Thunder. Yeah, I'll check it out though. It might be a troll though. At the same time, y'all a troll a nigga to death. You heard me? So I know how that go. Had me to look some pretty bush shit up. Negative. I never looked no bullshit up on my life. Okay, say that. Say that. Go on, subscribe then. Go check out some of the content. Go fuck with me. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Do all this shit, but it's all good. I check it out. Not on live though. I get trolled too much, man. I kind of snuff a troll out though, so I ain't saying you one. Thunder by Nico. That what going on? And you from where? Where is that at? I'm not type where you from again? Pennsylvania. Okay. The East Coast. Exactly. I knew you was from the East Coast though. For sure. Y'all come in with that pushy ass attitude. Content request. I already knew that though. I already knew that. You be fucking with the freestyle scene up there? The battle rap scene? You ever been to a battle rap event? My boy said he from Wingland. Wingland. Like that shit registered to me. There must be somewhere they must be popping in Wingland, cause you said that with your chest out instead of saying I'm from Pennsylvania. You know damn well I ain't know where Wingland was from. When you came on here listening to me talk, you know damn well I did not know where Wingland was from. Hold on. I might be talking in Wingland. So you talking about the bird. Okay. Appreciate y'all coming through with it. You talking about the bird. Okay. Sometimes, play a fuck up. Okay. Got a little slime. What you about, 26? How old are you, bro? You don't mind me asking? And who is Nico? You a manager or that's you? 27. Okay. So what's going on? You was manager, you made the beat, or you did the video? You the videographer. I managed for Nico. That was going on. How long you been managing, bro? I can't see your put them on flights and shit. So let me ask you this then. What kind of artist is he? What kind of artist is he? Like far as, let me see. Rap. Okay. I know what I'm saying. I can feel it, but like when I think of Philadelphia, like y'all have a different kind of hood rap. Okay, say this. Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Cause y'all can go from the Uzi Vert type shit, then you can go to the hood rap, Mississippi. Okay. I'ma fuck with it. I see he ain't no troll. I'ma fuck with it. This ain't no Hey, check this out. Nah, I fuck with it. I ain't even gonna make no. I remember, nah, fuck it. I remember I was locked up, and the nigga came out with the song. What was that man's song? I ain't trying to. What's the MAG shit is? What that is? What that mean? That just threw me off. What that mean? Alright, I'm finna type it in. I don't see that shit. I still don't understand that. Like, what up, man? What is that, bro? That shit got me don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, you see what I'm saying? What you mean? There's some shit I need to be looking up. What is manga? What is that? What part of you from Pottsville? Are you from Pottsville, bro? Wait a minute. That's what I'm saying. I was just gonna ask you earlier, are you familiar with battle rap? You say you from Philly. Man, wait a minute, man. What is going on? Let me find the name again. Man. Nikoe. Nikoe.
I think this is pretty easy to assemble. Or maybe not. Does anybody have an elf?
I go fit on, give him some bread, I really got fit on nigga. Ain't the type to go dropping no bag on your head, on the type to go hit on nigga.
Person. Put them all up.
To the day I go fit on, give him some bread, I really got fit on nigga. Ain't the type to go dropping no bag on your head, on the type to go hit on nigga. Ain't the type to go waving no fake out truth, so I'm the type to go pull me a dude. Ain't the type. I'ma ride for my dog and I know he ain't right. I be counting out the drugs out of mad out of sight. When I put on my shoes like they cut on the light, I'ma go make that car, get that cut on sight. It's a KOS, so hear me kill him on sight. And 392 me and Lou, he got X in the ain't he on me with his shoes.
Appreciate it.
Gotta be the best in the school, she got X in the brush, no chill.
You ain't send me no bullshit.
Pay for them by that what he like to do. Going all in, how the fuck can I lose? I done pulled me a deuce and a blue man do. I used to trap out apartment, now I spend a condo and gallery department. On all of that shit, yeah, they know what it do. And I feel like that he ain't got nothing to prove. I'm not the type, I'm not one of them niggas. And you won't hear me talking about none of them niggas. You might hear about me walking on one of them niggas. I ain't lying on black water topic, they always be lying on. These niggas gossip like they in the church house. I ain't doing shit, I'm trying to put this little work out. The ODR drunk, try to get these little burp out. I like the money, nigga, we went the dirt route. Still putting down. You done have bad when you hurt now. Probably sold more chicken than Popeye. Jackson spinning my weight up. Make sure I'm tipping the weight up. So that little I can't wait on.
Tell him tap in. We gotta get him on the podcast. What he doing?
Still on the cap every day, don't try through the day, then we pop out at night. No striker, 392 ground like a thumb. I drunk at 8 in the day, I just made me a play. My truck doing OKC thunder. I came in that play if it don't got a coma. Young that nigga, I'm through being humble. Yeah, that hit bitch, she do what I want. I'm not the type, don't be pushing up on. Don't be pushing up on me, I'm pushing that button. I just put a little switch on that glass on the three. Put some Zion on wood, put some lean in my cup, put a nigga in the dirt if he playing with me. I can't answer my phone, you know how to trap, how we go. Are you tripping, you know what I'm doing. I'm trapping by session, I'm selling.
You got animal in this joint. I was finna say, bro, look familiar. He done been on famous animal before.
Like a thundercat, make a nigga do jumper jack. Yeah, he's trying to get out of there. We gon' hear scratch out trying to get out of there. When they pick up the pay, tell them get out of here. I make one more hit track, nigga, we out of here.
Tell them they do an interview. Trying to enter.
I walk through the door, talking about them bad. Told him, hey, I'm just trying to get a B out of here. My spot, it look like a buffet. Got in the hustles.
I feel like I seen him on Famous Animal.
I play on sweet, got him thinking me Kool-Aid. All these choppers I got it on Fugazi. Hey, I with a 100 round drum. I been spinning with the same clip for 2 days. I got AR with me, you might think you tripping. He been trying to tie a nigga shoelace. I'm walking down this Dolce Cabana's. I ain't even.
Do I rap? I rap. But I do interviews and shit too, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do a little interview with him. Chop it up, get a little background with him. You and him. I appreciate you coming through. That good shit right there, though. That good work.
The AI-powered vocal chain.
That good work. That good work. I kind of laugh. 2 years ago, he almost hit 1 million. He had 750. And 750. Keep going. Yeah. Tap in with me though, bro. I definitely appreciate you, coming through, suggesting that I play this shit. You stood on business. That definitely was I would have to say a bloomer. It's not a doomer. There was a bloomer. So I'm fucking with it though. So y'all go check out Thunder by Nico. If you can come up with a panel of questions to ask our team might be interested in putting you on. You seem to be the right fit for it. Man, I keep questions. Go check out some of my interviews, bro. I done interviewed a lot of people though, homie. I appreciate it though, but I done interviewed, you know what I'm saying, buku rappers, a lot of content creators, NBA players, business owners. So, they got good questions from, authentic type shit for real. So that's what I'm saying. Here you go talking about some, there you go with the mic. Here I go and bam, played you. Nah, it's all good. Just let me know some shit though. How nigga tap in with you though? I done interviewed buku rappers and artists though, bro. Like this shit, they're just, you know what I'm saying, authentic shit, And niggas just really want to get it background, get it story. Shit. Late Bloomers TV.901. Late Bloomers TV.901 on IG. Like, will he be the right way? I got a YouTube number, a little contact you can hit me up on, or you can DM me. Miss Lady Love, can you type Late Bloomers TV.901 for me? Late Bloomers TV.901. Yeah, that's it. Late Bloomers TV.901. Or shit, like I said, I got a little YouTube number that I be fucking with. You can hit me up on that joint. Just send me a little text or something. But no, I definitely, instead of I do reactions, but a lot of shit that I do is, interviews. I interview people, interview artists a lot. And bro got a decent sound though. I like that. I like that. Somebody I'd definitely be interested in interviewing. Trying to see it later, love, gonna type it in. But the call number, the call number 901-290-8156. 901-290-8156. Like a little 20, 30-minute interview. Shit like that. Get in, talk about some real nigga shit. Business, the independent life, background, the grind, the ups, the downs, how y'all linked up, shit, what you saw in him, what he saw in you, what you trying to get out the game, what he trying to get out the game, the ups and downs, no fuck shit, homie, no fuck shit. Cause I'm managing, but I'm trying to get my own little thing going. I don't know if you ever seen No Jumper, but that's the route I'm trying to go with. Tap in with me, bro. Just hit that number up. We're gonna put some little, some shit together though. Hit that number up. Like real shit. And we'll just have a little conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and we can really go from there. Cause one thing about it, bro, I'm a nigga that's into making content. You know what I'm saying? I do take this shit serious though. I do take it serious. I do, you know what I'm saying? Take it serious. I don't know everything, but I definitely could get better. But I hear what you're saying when it comes to the no jumper aspect of the thing. Man. But you got the number. It's the late. I want to say the late got the 8 in it. I want to say it's late L8 Bloomers TV. I could be wrong, but that's the number right there for sure. 901-290-8156. Shoot me a little text on that motherfucker, bro. Now, you know what I'm saying? We'll go from there and we'll put a little play in motion. For sure. But I'm out of here, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all liking. Appreciate y'all subscribing. Tune in. Don't tune me out. Man, go check out the conversation with me and Nut, my almost charged partner. Go check out the conversation with me and Miss Yudi out of Florida. Part 2 of the interview. A woman of faith. Y'all go check that out. She pushing a strong, positive message out of Florida, Orlando to be exact right now. She pushing a strong message and I support that. I appreciate her coming through for sure. No, L8 Bloomers. Just the number L, the letter L, the number 8, then Bloomers. Because 8 means late. L8 means late, goddamn. So, and check this out, homie, on some real shit. Look, just hit me up. I got some little contacts. Got some little contacts for real. Got some little contacts though. So we ain't really gotta do too much talking over the air. But I got some little shit that, we can put together, some little play we can put together. But make sure y'all tap in, go check out the conversation with Nut. Like I said, my almost charged partner. serving 15 years right now. Should be home in a few more years. Flatten out. Mob Yo finna do his from the penitentiary. He should be home next month. Miss Judy out of Florida. I also have the performance coming with Miss LaShante Pop, recording artist, pop artist out of Memphis. Memphis definitely have talent. Just waiting on her song. She said her song is it's a new song. It's basically she getting it copyrighted, mixed and mastered. So that's why I haven't did too many clips of the live performance right now, other than the one that's on my channel, my short right now. It's doing pretty well. Got a couple thousand views, so y'all go check that out. She remind me a whole lot of Sierra, man, with the dance move, the energy. She creative as hell though. She's talented, got good voice, and she can dance. That girl can dance for sure. And yeah. I would say, shit, that's it. That's about it over the last couple of days, you know. Oh yeah, Wild D. We got the Wild D clips talking about his uncle, Double D. Y'all go check that out. Go eat that up. He'll be back on it for another, you know, chop up session. Me and BG short film coming through. And if we can't get the shit on Tubi, don't remember it's gonna be on Televiz TV, B-Side Radio, Black owned television network. You know what I'm saying? Black people, we sticking together, man. We got some shit going on for real. So we finna get to working on this short film real soon, though, man. Bringing this 6/8 shit to a film near you. You know, so the camera I'm gonna make sure I have the angle of the camera. I gotta figure that shit out too. I'm tired as hell. So I gotta make sure I always have majority of my body in the screen though. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. But good night. I get with y'all. It's been real. Be safe, be cool, stay warm. All right, they're cool, man. Be smooth, be safe, man. Tap in. It's all good. Shout out to the moderators. Shout out to all the bloomers. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. I get with y'all tomorrow, though.